You know the feeling. Days blur, goals stay on a whiteboard for years, and despite knowing you should move forward, you remain entirely, endlessly stuck. This stagnation is rarely an accident. We retreat into an invisible, self-made cocoon, sitting passively in the dark because it feels secure. That cocoon is built from 3 specific, interlocking chains. We fail to act because of ignorance. We simply don't understand what to do. This breeds paralysis, so we don't move. And hovering over all of it is fear. We don't dare to take a risk. Acknowledging these constraints does absolutely nothing to remove them. Without an active intervention, those 3 chains will quietly dictate the boundaries of your entire reality. Most people try to escape by waiting. They wait for external circumstances to improve, or for a sudden magical burst of motivation to push them into action. But waiting is entirely passive. To break a physical constraint, an emotional desire to change has to be replaced with a structured, tactical maneuver. We have to abandon hope entirely. Hope is a feeling. Escaping the cocoon requires a precise mechanical escape plan. This illustration maps out the exact process for dismantling those chains. We see a character breaking out of an egg, snapping their constraints. The strategy underpinning this breakout is simple. We must turn real-life progression into a literal game. Down here at the bottom, the text spells it out clearly. Use gamified growth methods to shatter the cocoon. This is not a metaphor. Video games are engineered to keep human beings constantly engaged and moving forward. By mapping that same behavioral psychology to our daily challenges, we create a repeatable system to systematically attack our invisible constraints. The first mechanic aims to break the chain of ignorance. The top arrow points to a painless awakening. Just as a video game starts with a tutorial, breaking real-world goals into frictionless microtasks forces an immediate, painless awakening. To snap the chain of paralysis, the middle arrow shows a cognitive upgrade drives action. Leveling up a skill tree makes you eager to test new abilities. Acquiring sharp knowledge acts as a forced trigger, naturally compelling you into motion. To obliterate fear, the bottom arrow lays out the solution. Positive feedback builds confidence. Gamers grind because constant small rewards feel good. Engineering positive feedback loops for daily habits builds measurable confidence stats, overriding primal, irrational fear. These 3 game mechanics work effectively because they bypass our emotional resistance. They replace the heavy friction of human psychology with raw, mechanical momentum. When you trigger a painless awakening, a cognitive upgrade, and rapid positive feedback all at once, the effect compounds. You strike the chains simultaneously. This overwhelming input deprives old fears of psychological bandwidth. Your brain becomes entirely occupied with playing the game. The links undergo immense stress. Once the momentum builds, the chains pull taut. Stress fractures appear, and they violently snap, shattering the dark, passive shell you've been living inside. A reinforced cocoon cannot be dismantled politely. It requires overwhelming force, and gamification is the engine designed to generate exactly that force. You step out of the debris, no longer a passive observer of your own life. You are an active, triumphant player, dictating your own trajectory. Treating your development as a game provides the structural support to maintain your growth without relying on a temporary surge of motivation. So stop waiting in the dark. Outline your quests, implement your feedback loops, and violently smash your limitations today.